quick bit of colour theory for an entirely simple and practical reason in this tip, which is very limited in what I'm going to say, very one-off practical thing, but that is, I think, quite vital for the colour of miniatures. That is, the theory is, and it's indisputable to my mind, and it, is drummed into any art painter's head when they're training, is that colours only really exist in relation to one another. What this means is that whenever you put one colour against another, it changes. In fact, it changes both colours, and it changes any other colours that are around them. This is just a fact for the way that we perceive things. And colour is, an extraordinarily shifting, changing thing all the time, and is subject to light and possibly our moods, but also very much it exists when one colour is approximate to another. When you're looking down at little figures like this, which are at the moment these 28mm picts by Footsore are only prepared, ready for the proper, what do you think of as painting, really. They are primed, the flesh is underpainted in the red that I usually use as an underpainting, and the bases have been prepared, and I've put a colour on the base. And this is really what I'm suggesting that you do. As soon as you start putting colours on these figures, or figures like them, you will find that you have a shifting objective sense of what those colours are doing. And one of the things is that when you're looking down at these figures, and almost any other miniatures, you are actually looking at this colour of the dress against this colour of the base. It'll be the same for cloaks, it'll be the same for other periods, the trousers, flesh tones, all that. If you actually paint this base, all these bases, before you start painting the figures in anything like their top coats of paint, you stand to have a background colour that will approximate to what will be seen when you paint the clothes and other parts. And that means that you've got if this is roughly the colour that you're going to paint the base later, the base will be, even if this is entirely coloured up, covered over with glue and sand and whatever it is, grey, and whatever colour as well, whether it's greys or yellows or black or whatever, if this is approximated to that colour, you're going to have a much better chance of getting your colours true to what you want later on as you paint. And of course, hopefully these colours are going to approximate to, sometimes at least, to what you have as your background, your battlefield background. That may vary, I know, but as you take miniatures to other places, to other battlefields, or they just sit on your shelf. But nonetheless, all the time, your figure is going to be in relation to this colour. If you paint this early on. If you don't, then I suspect that's one of the main reasons why people are sometimes disappointed when they end up with their figure painted, because suddenly all the colours change, all the colour relationships change, and it's no longer what they'd kind of in their mind's eye envisaged all along at arriving at. So, in a nutshell, once you've primed the figure itself, I advise paint your base, roughly what you expect it to be. Hope that helps, and thanks for watching.